Is my Lamborghini here yet? Welcome back to another video. My name is Matt from quickmanifest.com, and in this video, we're going to be talking about patience. Patience and what you should do while waiting for your manifestation to take place. Now, practicing patience can sometimes be very, very difficult, but understand that this moment in between asking for the thing that you want and receiving the thing that you want is important for your growth, okay? Important for your expansion, important for you to perfect what it is that you actually want. And perfecting what you want is a big one because our minds are constantly changing, through polarity and things like that. And we see things that we prefer and we see things that we don't prefer. My wife and I are looking at houses to potentially buy next year, and we saw one that we really, really liked, and I thought like, wow, this one has everything that we need. This is the one. So, I started kind of visualizing us and picturing us there in that house. And then maybe a week later or so, we saw an even nicer house that was probably close to twice the size, so we can have like family come over and visit and room for everyone. And it was right on this beautiful lake with a big back patio, a pool, a wine cellar, all sorts of beautiful things. And then suddenly I realized, wow, like I want a house more like this one. I want one more like this than the last one that I was visualizing before. So, I'm so glad that the original one didn't start coming true yet, right? So understand that this buffer period is completely for your benefit. This time should be enjoyed, okay? And if it's not enjoyed, it's going to make the process, just firstly not as enjoyable, and secondly, it's going to delay your manifestation from taking place. And there's a fun quote from Abraham Hicks, and it says, talking about manifestation, it says, "It's close, it's so close. Just don't worry about how close it is. Distract yourself in the meantime, and then get ready for the amazement as it comes." So with that quote in mind, how is it that we distract ourselves, right? How is it that we distract ourselves while at the same time don't fall into this place of, hurry or rush, but instead do it in a way that makes, what we want come faster? And this falls back onto one thing, the attitude of gratitude. So in the book, The Science of Getting Rich, Wallace Wattles, who's the author, says that the mental attitude of gratitude draws the mind into a closer touch with the source from which blessings come. So basically by focusing on the things we are grateful for in our lives that, we already have, that feeling that we get is actually us connecting with God. Okay, with the universe, with whatever word fits best for you. In the Bible, in James chapter 4, verse 8, it says, "Draw nigh to God, and he will draw nigh to you." So that basically means be near God. So go near God, and he will go near to you. And you get near to God or this higher power by the feeling of gratitude, okay? By the feeling of thanks. That's our connection, okay? When we feel a great sense of gratitude, of happiness, of satisfaction come over us, we have connected with this source on all levels, okay? It's a direct channel of communication. So it makes sense that the nearer we live to this, source of wealth, then the more wealth we'll receive, right? And the nearer we live to the source of love, the more love we're going to receive. And we live closer through the feeling of gratitude for all the blessings and things that we currently already have been given. And this isn't to say, to drop everything you're doing, like if you're trying to manifest a huge growth in your business or something, that doesn't mean stop taking action altogether. Action obviously is required. Action is part of the process of creation, but don't take action in a rush or a hurry to try to get the thing you want to come quicker. That's when you start dipping down into this lower vibrational consciousness of control, okay? So take your action with the power of gratitude behind you. If you take inspired action surrounded by your feelings of gratitude for what you already have in your life and what you know is coming next, you will not ever fail. Like, that's a universal law. So again, the more grateful, we fix our minds on this higher power when good things come to us, the more good things we'll receive and the faster they'll come. And the reason simply is what Wallace Wattles says, that the mental attitude of gratitude draws the mind into closer touch with the source from which the blessings come. So this reminds me of those of you that know Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and all the incredible things that he has in his life and the accomplishments that he's done. And you can look up any interview you want, and they say, how are you so successful? What keeps you motivated? What drives you? What inspires you? And he says his anchor is gratitude. And he just goes back to how grateful he is for everything in his life, for his family, for the way he grew up. Even if the way he grew up wasn't always the greatest, he's grateful for that because it led him to where he is today. And he just, every day, he takes time and he sets aside to take moments of gratitude because he knows how powerful that is. And it's that connection that he feels with this higher power and allows everything in his life that he wants to come to him. #1 movies at the box office, millions of dollars, championships, all sorts of things that he has. He just bought the XFL, $15 million. He had the money, so it's incredible what you can do when you put that focus of gratitude. So to put a cap on all this, again, just take time out of each day to feel gratitude, okay? Whether it's through like journaling, whether it's through meditation, whether it's just from, sitting outside, whatever it is. And actually just this morning, we have some palm trees right outside our window. And I was just sitting on the balcony and I was watching the little leaves dance in the wind. There was just a little gust of wind and just a couple of them at the top were kind of but I just felt a great sensation of gratitude like come over me and my life, and what a beautiful privilege it is to be able to see something as simple as little leaves blowing. But I wouldn't trade that for anything in the world. I wouldn't trade a single thing for that. So if you are wanting a new relationship in your life, take the time to be grateful for the ones you already have, right? If you're seeking more money or wealth, take the time and be grateful for the wealth you've already generated this far. If these feelings of gratitude inspire any action on your part, like you'll know it, you'll feel it, and you'll have everything lined up in order for you to take that proper action. But that is the key. That is the key to being patient and distracting yourself while waiting for your manifestation. If you can practice gratitude while you wait, not only will you feel truly blessed and incredible while you wait, but the things that you want will come so much faster. And honestly, they'll probably come in more abundant ways than you ever truly thought possible. And that's not only the truth, that is the law. I am so grateful that we got to connect today, and hopefully something in this video resonated with you and you'll be able to put it in use in your life starting today. So I'll be back tomorrow with another new video. Until then, make sure you feel gratitude for the blessings in your life already. And if you have any extra time, check out some of my other videos right here on the screen. All right, everybody, take care again.